We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll roll out here with Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
In formation for San Francisco.
And he's going to bring this one back. 81 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Purdy now on second down. He's got a man. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there, wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Saul, the man in motion. They go, and here's a pop pass to the receiver coming through. And he will go all the way. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Regular. Good. Hurry. 20. Point it right.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Third and 10.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. Done.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
46-yard line.
Pistol. 180. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And he will score. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season. McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
49ers 7.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. 1st and 10 for Purdy. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. He gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. Whoa! Still going. And he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. It's 2nd down.
King! Stop!
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 47.
So after one, the Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with first and 10.
Hey, what's up?
Again, this is Irvin, and this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Good. 180. Alert, 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 alert. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Regular, regular, regular. What's that?
On second down, Baker moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
180. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he's in! Mike Evans! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
49ers 13.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He's going to like that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Purdy using the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and inches. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. God.
On first and 10. Here's Baker. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball.
To the goal line and in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return is Sean Tucker. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Set. 180. What's that?
On the handoff, it's Irving. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Set. 180. Pistol.
They'll go again here with Irving. He'll get this across midfield, down to the 48. Michael Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 6. Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Moving left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
After watching this quarterback carve them up for 3 first-half touchdowns, it's got to feel good, Mike, to be on the other end of it. They're going to have to do it a little bit more consistently throughout the rest of this game if they want to slow this guy down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
180! Hey, alert 33! Kings! Up! Alert! What's up?
Baker to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Across left side, caught by his running back. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bucs 45-yard line.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the 49er.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll go play action. Purdy. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Second down and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the 49er got a first down.
Here we go!
And the 49er first down.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Running left, it's McCaffrey. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
A 43-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 5.
49ers 23.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first down is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Alert, alert! We're going to do it.
Throwing is Baker. That is left side and caught by Evans. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Up, up! What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be second and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Real. Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Regular! Start!
Second down throw for Mayfield. Moving outside the pocket. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2.
Real. 180. Kings. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. Run. Point it right. What's up?
They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back near the goal line, it's Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Flush to his right. Oh, waffle. No, there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Back to throw. Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A 1st set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Get set.
Watkins motioning over. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Bucs Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. 180. What's that?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. So, on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 33-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Throw here down the field. This ball incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it and just couldn't come down with the pin. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10. On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second down and 3. Pearsall, the man in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. Now inside the 25. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Get set, get set. Up.
McCaffrey. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Third and goal. Purdy. Out to his right. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On first down, here's Pleasant. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 21, here's second down and 4.
Second and 4.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Forced to his right. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Kings, Kings, Kings! Point it right, point it up, up.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
180! Real. Run, run, run. Regular. Pistol. Watch.
On second down, Baker. That is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Alert! Watch out!
Mayfield to throw. Going up top for Evans. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Down the field, it's Evans. near side of midfield at the 45. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Real. 180. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we've got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Get set. 118. Watch out.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete to Pearsall. Still on his feet, and he'll take this one in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set. 180. Run. Pistol.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's now third down.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
180.
Baker to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Riley Dixon in punt formation for Tampa Bay.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are going to extend their lead.
52, Buccaneers 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return is Tucker. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And now look at his incompletion. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
20. What's up?
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
Regular. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer.